I teach something quickly? Sir, every product that is in the market today goes through 3 stages. Every product. From edible things we eat, things of fashion that we wear, things of building materials. I don't even know how to explain this to you, but every product goes through 3 stages in life. Number 1 is the stage of production, the stage of manufacture. That's number 1. The stage of production, the stage of manufacture. Whether it's a microphone, a bow tie, a phone, a face towel, these monitors, this podium, the lighting in this place, the ACs and the fans, every product. Stage number 1 is the stage of production. Everything you are wearing before now was just material. It entered into a place of production. A tailor, it seems to have sat down, cut them, and brought them out, and they fit well on you. Production. Everything, first of all, it's in its crude or raw form. But in the place of production, they take them and then they transform them to finished product. So this is the first thing, is the stage of what? Of production. Number 2 is the stage of distribution. And that's where the problem is with many people. Pastor Praise. The second challenge or the second phase that every product will go through is the stage of what? What? Distribution. Distribution. Are you aware that in Lagos now, there are some drinks that we don't have in Calabar because they don't have enough distributive network to cover this axis? Are you aware that there are some water bottling companies we have in Cross River State? Some bread that we have in Cross River State, no, in Calabar, that don't even get to Obudu here. Because they lack what? Proper distribution. The problem is not that the products don't exist. I wish somebody can hear this man of God. The problem, ladies and gentlemen, is that we don't know the art or the science of distribution. Sir, sitting in front of me is a woman who is full of ideas. A man who is full of vision. Sitting with me or hearing my voice is a family that has what it takes to shake the nations of the world. But our problem is we don't know how to take these productions to distribute them to where they need to be. The third platform, sir, that every product must go through is the platform of consumption. Every manufacturer, before he goes to the production room, is thinking of the third platform, which is the platform of the end user, which is the platform of the consumer, which is the platform of consumption. I almost said consummation. It would have meant something else. Come here, sir. Mr. Daniel, come here. Mr. Daniel, come here. Watch this. Watch this. This gadget. Oh, you have something in your hand. Stand to my right. Just a little bit. Stand here. Face me. Face me. Lift this up. This product, manufactured here. Production. This one needs it. Ask for it. He needs it. No, stand there. Ask for it. He needs it. Everything about him needs what this man has. But the problem is, between production and consumption, there's one very powerful ministry. It's the ministry of distribution. Our son, Mr. Oise, does good with distributions. Companies are fighting each other. I said, why can't you keep a job, sir? He said, Papa, the incentives are much. This one will call me 3 weeks into this company, and that company is calling me. I'm getting referrals because he has mastered the south, and the southeast. This man, carry your hand up. He needs it. He needs it. Somebody needs what you have. But the problem we have is that we've not learned how to connect this production stage to what? To the consumption stage. That's where the distributor comes in. I take this stuff from the producer and I give it to who? I make monies off the producer, and I also make monies off the consumer. I buy this thing from him at 50,000. Are you following what I'm saying? He says he's selling for 50. I say, please, sir, can I get it for 40? I'm buying so many. He says, okay, let's come to a truce. He gives me at 45,000, and I take it at 45 each. Look at me. And I come to this man. I don't sell at 50,000. I sell it at 65. So I'm making something from him and from him. But let us come back to where the gospel is. The gospel of the kingdom, the Bible is a product. The anointing is a product. The prophetic, the apostolic, the teaching, the evangelistic, the pastoral, these are products of faith. What heaven is looking for is distributors. People that will take this life of God to a dying generation. People that, that's why Jesus said, I send you out as what? As sheep amongst wolves. Go into the world and preach the gospel. Which gospel? The product that can save souls, that can raise the dead to life. There's something you have. And look at me. Until you assume the role of a distributor, you will not see proofs. Proofs are only for distributors. He says, as you go, these signs shall follow you. I take the product from God. God is a producer. He's a manufacturer. Mr. Lele here is a consumer of the world. So I stand as an evangelist. I stand as a soul winner. And I take this product from heaven. And I'm connecting man to God. I'm connecting humanity to divinity. I'm connecting the earth to the heavens. So that the earth can feel the full lumens of what heaven has. But it takes distributors. What I'm looking for here today, thank you guys, is to raise a bunch of distributors who will say earth is lacking what heaven has. When Jesus came, what did Jesus say? He said, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. But if the will of God will be done on earth as it is in heaven, then distributors are needed, and not just needed, they are needed urgently. There's someone in the hospital that needs to hear the gospel. There's someone in prison that needs to hear the gospel. Today's Christianity is based on our needs. Everything is me, 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 me. Distributors are selfless in nature. They're not thinking of themselves. Sometimes distributors don't even need what they distribute. Sometimes they don't have the money to give, to buy what they need. But they stand in the gap. Who are distributors? Are people that bridge the gap between the producers and the consumers. Who are distributors? They are people that stand to mediate or intermediate between the givers and the takers. Proofs are found in the ministry of distribution and distributors. Have I blessed anybody here? Celebrate Jesus.